I'm a bit of a nerd when it comes to laneways for the cities and coach houses, we call them here in the suburbs, but this is a great account to follow just to see what's happening in the space, especially the city of Toronto. So I personally feel that laneway homes currently are undervalued. I don't think we're attaching much of a premium to anything with a nice laneway access in the back. And I think that's going to change over 5 to 10 years from now. I think we're going to look back and we're going to think, wow, the opportunity was laneways. But anyway, that's just what I think is going to happen. Whether or not it happens, I don't know. But as more and more of these examples pop up, people are going to start cluing in and start paying premiums for anything with a nice laneway, especially if it's a wide one. Check these out. Let's rate them. So this first one right here, I would rate this 8.5, even a 9 out of 10. I like everything about it. I can't complain. Everything from the materials, even right down to this drive right here. It's very Euro inspired, but the colors, the finishes, the materials, I like everything about it. 9 out of 10, I think is fair. All right, so this one, I mean, it's very easy to start ripping this thing apart, and I'm not going to, because I have a feeling whoever built this, they were probably working with some sort of constraints. Maybe it was size-wise, bylaw, I don't know. Obviously, the finishing and just the aesthetics are not the best. But the one thing they did really well, at least in my opinion, is they did this carport. And the reason you want to do a carport is if you don't have enough width, but you still want to be able to park a car and open the door, a carport is the right way to go rather than squeezing into a small garage. The other thing they did really well is this fencing right here in this gate. I love the privacy. As somebody who likes cars, I'd love to be able to get into that carport, work on my car in private, and not have to worry about anybody, kind of staring at me. In terms of rating, listen, I'm just going to give it a 5 out of 10. Just because I don't know what happened here. But yeah, the finishing material is just not my favorite. This one threw me for a loop when I first saw it. It was a little bit repulsive in the first 5 seconds that I was looking at it. And then the more I looked at it, the more I actually started appreciating it. So from a design point of view, I think it's pretty cool. I think it's the red that really threw me off. Now, I'm going to speculate here. I used to ride motorcycles, and I still know people who ride these BMW touring bikes. I have a feeling this guy, if this is the owner of this laneway, I think he tried to match this red to the gas tank of his motorcycles. This is not too far-fetched for somebody to do, I promise you. If this wasn't red, if it was something, I don't know, I think I'd go with white. I think it would look, or something like off-white. I think it would look better, but I don't know, I give this a 7 to 8 out of 10. Everything else is pretty nice.